A design studio released ShieldFont. It shows normal text to human readers, but the page HTML contains different plausible words. The goal is to make mass scraping produce unreliable training data. We explain how it works, the trade-offs for publishers, and the bypasses. ShieldFont is open source and V0 alpha. It includes a demo encoder, a React component, and CSS and CDN integration. Creators, Sonetta and Abrucio. Playtype provided a modified optic font as default. ShieldFont repurposes OpenType GSUB. GSUB normally substitutes glyphs and ligatures. ShieldFont applies GSUB at the word level. It maps raw HTML words to different rendered words. Replacements preserve part of speech and sense category. The authors report about 250 mapping pools, so swaps remain grammatically plausible. The goal is to introduce uncertainty into scraped corpora. The authors report roughly a quarter of words replaced per chunk. Scraped text may look sensible, but be incorrect. That forces scrapers to change pipelines or accept unreliable data. Options include ignoring pages, using rendered page scraping or OCR, or downloading the font and decoding GSUB mappings. Each option adds compute, storage, or developer cost. For platform and front-end engineers, ShieldFont has concrete trade-offs. The compressed web font with GSUB is about 800 kilobytes. Desktop fonts are about 5 megabytes. That increases CDN bandwidth and cache needs. A React component and encoder are provided. Plan testing, fallbacks, and performance monitoring. ShieldFont has clear limitations. OCR or rendered page scraping bypasses poisoned HTML. A determined actor could download the font and run GSUB dictionaries to decode mappings. Search engines and translation tools that read raw HTML may be affected, which can impact SEO and usability. A slow screen reader fallback exists, but is not ideal. ShieldFont is both an experiment and a tactic. Creators position it to change scraping economics. If many publishers add friction, scrapers must adapt or negotiate. It complements legal and server-side controls. Publishers depending on discoverability must weigh SEO and accessibility trade-offs. ShieldFont is V0 alpha and available now. The register notes a demo encoder, React component, and CDN and CSS integration. The white paper and GitHub explain custom GSUB dictionaries. ShieldFont repurposes font internals to change what scrapers read. It is not a universal solution. OCR and motivated actors can bypass it. For publishers accepting larger assets and SEO or accessibility trade-offs, it raises the cost of mass scraping. Test in staging and plan fallbacks before deployment. Primary reporting is from the register. For technical details, see the ShieldFont white paper and GitHub repository. Links are in the description and the article.